Friends, Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all. Today it is class 12th subject economics, and today we are going to discuss the arguments in favor of flexible exchange rate. When we talk about the arguments in favor of flexible exchange rate, number one is solves the problem of balance of payment deficit. In a flexible exchange rate solves the problem of balance of payment deficit. ये कौन सी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करती है बेटा? ये जो प्रॉब्लम हमारे बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट में आती है, डेफिसिट बैलेंस में, यानी जब हमारा ये जो रेवेन्यू कम होता है एक्सपेंडिचर से, तो तब जो है ये हमारे काम आती है फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सचेंज रेट. आई मीन टू से दैट द फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सचेंज rate also helps to solve the problem of balance of payment deficit of a country. For example, if demand for foreign exchange exceeds its supply, the rate of exchange will increase. On the other hand, if supply of foreign exchange exceeds its demand, then it is the case of balance of deficit, as a result of which exchange rate falls. Number two is effective monetary policy. Effective monetary policy. When we talk about the effective monetary policy, according to Professor Ferdman, monetary policy of a country can be effectively implemented if its exchange rate is flexible. If the objective of monetary policy is to increase in the level of production, then rate interest will be reduced to provide incentive for investment. It will also result in an increase in the level of output and hence the exports. Number three is regulations of import and export. Regulations of import and export. The level of production, income and employment keep on changing in view the demand and supply of goods. The government of a country may introduce changes in its imports and exports, but such changes are possible only under the system of flexible exchange rates. And now we are going to discuss about the arguments against flexible exchange rate. When we talk about the flexible exchange rate and the arguments against it are number one, effect on economic structure. Effect on economic structure. The economic activities of international market have a direct impact on the structure of an economy if the exchange rate is flexible. The fluctuations in international market influence the price level of output and employment of an economy. Number two is uncertainty. Uncertainty. Flexible exchange rate creates an environment in turn adversely affects the flow of capital among the countries. Moreover, it hinders the process of borrowing and lending of loans. Not leading lending of money of loans in the international market. Number 3 is internal stability. Internal stability. The system of flexible exchange rate sometimes results in the problem of international instability. In a country, if the exceptions of full employment, perfect competition, and perfect mobility of factors of production are not fulfilled. And number 4 is unnecessary capital movements. Unnecessary capital movements. Under this system of flexible exchange rate, capital movements among the countries may increase unnecessary. Such capital movements may prove to be harmful for the structure of an economy. This was the arguments in favor of the flexible exchange rate and against the flexible exchange rate. And I hope that you have to understand these arguments and these statements against the flexible exchange rate. Be safe, stay at home. Allah aapka nigeban. Thank you very much.